My dear friend, you are most welcome on my channel. That is all the three channels. Video will be uploaded on three channels. There is no need to repeat my channel's name. This is my book Blender of Blasphemy in Blender, Vijay Kumar Pal. So many books I have written. Now our topic is there Islam in danger, or the non-Muslims are in danger, or the humanity are in danger, or the civilization in danger. Really, these Muslim clerics only propagated the war and violence, the hidden agenda of the Islamic scholars and the hardcore Muslims. I means the hardcore Muslim are those Muslim who are doing exact the same as written in the Quran and Hadith, and are doing the accordingly to kill the non-Muslims, to want to enslave the non-Muslim women as Prophet Muhammad committed such heinous crime. So Islam is not danger, but the whole humanity is in danger due to this Islamic doctrine, which is very, very barbaric against the human values and the society and the peace of the world. Those people says that the Allah is very kind. The friend, I would like to say that there is no Allah, because if Allah is the creator of this world, how he cannot knew that the earth is not flattened or bedsheet like, but ovals, or but a round shape. And if the Allah is the creator of the world or the creator of the universe, how Allah did not knew that the earth is not static, but earth moves around the sun, wherein the Quran it has been declared or described that earth it is static and the sun moving around the earth. So this is fabricated Allah, false Allah, and by this false Allah, all the peoples which are non-Muslims are in danger, their society in danger, their lives in danger, and the Islamophobia is the reality of this world. The phobia from the Islam is the reality, as it is in existence since inception of Islam at the time of so-called Prophet Muhammad when he was 40 years old. We have very, very objection the so many Quranic verses, and we have objection against the Supreme Court of India and the International Court of Justice, that why are you not banning the Quranic verses, which is very, very devilish verses, which are totally against the human values and humanity. If I am telling lie, then you you must go to the Supreme Court, High Court of India, and anywhere of even the International Court of Justice. I will prove that Islam is a totally a barbaric ideology, which is trying to devastate the European cultures, the European peoples. The white race will be diminished or will be eliminated in next coming years if the Islams will survive in this country, such as, for instance, the France is under threat of Islamic barbaric ideology or Islamic monasteries. United Kingdom is under threat of the Islamic monastery. Even the United States will be in danger under the Islamic monasteries, as the Dr. Yasir Wazadi, a Islamic monastery who are living in Chicago and propagating the war and violence against the white races or America or ethnic people in the name of Quran, because the Quranic scripture or Quranic description is totally repulsive against the peace and harmony of the society. So we can say that if the Islam will survive in next coming generations, we are not fear with the Muslims, because the Muslims are intelligent and living the Islam. We are afraid of this Islamic barbaric doctrine and the people who are following the Islam as written in the Quran or act as written in the Quran. Accordingly, really these are the Islamic monsters, these are the terrorists, and which people which the Muslim wants to the brotherhood with non-Muslims. Certainly, according to Quran, they are not Muslims, but they are good person or good people. I applaud so such type of people who are living the Islam to know the real fact of so-called Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad was a pedophile, he was a robber, he was a killer, he was a blackmailer to the Jews. He always did agreement with the Jews on his condition, where always the Prophet Muhammad was in prophet. Really, this was not a prophet, but this was PRO a prophet utterly. So, I would like to say that we are in danger due to only Islam, and even the Indians, the Hindus are so innocent or so innocent up to the extreme stupidity that they do not know what is the real danger to the society or due to the Islamic doctrine. The threat of India and threat of throughout the world due to the Islam is very pathetic. And if we will not discuss uh, about the violence or the reality of the Islam, the next coming generation will be in danger. As you see in Europe, many women were raped, the gang raped by these Muslims, the migrant Muslims from the Asia or the Africa continent. These Muslims aim only to rape the non-Muslim women because, as written in this Quran and in this Prophet Muhammad committed such heinous crime as the rapes with the Banu Qurayza tribes woman as the Safiya bint Huyya. He killed the father of the Safiya bint Huyya. He killed the husband of the Safiya, that was the Kanana al Rabi, and he slept with her the same night. How this treacherous work was committed by so called Prophet Muhammad. So, such type of prophet cannot be ideal for the society. If the people says that we are following the prophet or the Nabi ideology, that is known as Sunnat, certainly they are Islamic monsters. Either they do not know the reality of Islam, either they are innocent. But I don't I would like to say, rather, I would like to say they are not innocent, because every Muslim goes to the mosque to offer the namaz in Friday, each and every Friday, and there is a takbir or the lecture by the Imam to spread the Islam throughout the world, either by hook and crook, as Prophet Muhammad committed so many killing of the Jews to convert them Islam. Islam is a full of the barbaric ideology, and Islam wants to only to empower the non-Muslims by the power, but this is not possible, because Allah is falsehood, Allah is nothing, Allah is only fabricated, manipulated, Allah created by so-called Prophet Muhammad. So Allah is too much junior to Prophet Muhammad. Every Muslim who wants to the brotherhood with the non-Muslim is far better or far better than so-called Prophet Muhammad, because Prophet Muhammad character was so scrupulous, so filthy, that he committed so many crimes. In the days, if the Prophet Muhammad was alive in the India, certainly he will be in the behind the bar in the cases of the rapes, the robbery, and the killing of the non-Muslims. So Islam a full to full dictatorship or the gundagardi or the goonism against the human values, society, and the non-Muslims. Islamophobia is the reality. We should convey my message to all the brethren that you must read the Quran and Hadith and Islamic jurisprudence. So we can prove this, that Islam is a totally a ideology which was launched or incept by so-called Prophet Muhammad, who was not a prophet, but he was a most most criminal person who killed so many Jews in his vested interest to fulfill his lust of wealth and lust of sex. So the Quran is the book of the criminology and the sexology. So we would like to say that Quran is not a holy book. Quran is not the Sharif, but Quran is a very, it is very pathetic that Quran, so-called book of the Islam, is not a good book. This book is the death warrant of the non-Muslim. We must know the real fact of Islam and its jurisprudence, and what will be severe consequences in the next coming years if we could not protect our generation from this violent ideology that is known as Islam. This is our duty to refute or debunk the Islam and its ideology, and we should fight against these Islamic monsters who are creating nonsense throughout the world. My appeal to ex-Muslims, to all the non-Muslims, that if you find a, find a criminal, Islamic monster, this is our duty. Before he kill us, we should neutralize him as earliest as possible. Otherwise, you had seen the Israeli, you had seen the past that the Hamas raped so many Israel Jewish women because they were non-Muslim women. So all the non-Muslim, all the ex-Muslims, all the humanists has full right to debunk or refute this ideology by the brain, by the power, or by to describe the my dear beloved Muslims, please leave the Islam or be the human. Thank you very much. See you.